So Kosher posted a video over on X, and it's quite disturbing, I have to admit, because you have a lot of these young dingbat types that think that they actually know what they're talking about. Really, they don't, and they're sympathetic of Islam, and so they join the cult of Islam, and as a result, that means that they want to end the lives, per se, of Jews, Christians, you name it. And, well, this one particular person over in New York, because as we know, New York is a very woke state, and there's been lots of pro-Palestinian protests and lots of anti-Jew rhetoric spewing out of New York, just as much as there is in Melbourne, Australia. But in America, I am starting to see this more often, right? You have, especially on college campuses, you got lots of people that will wear the pro-Hamas, pro-Palestinian memorabilia, and they will say really vile, disgusting chants. And this person in particular is, well, he wants to kill Zionists, as many as he can, but he can't actually explain what a Zionist is. So let me explain what a Zionist actually is. Zionism is a Jewish nationalistic movement advocating for the establishment and support of a Jewish state. They don't believe in just the religion side of things or the ethnic community. They believe that Jews are, as a nation, deserve to have their own state. Hence Zionism. Like, it's a movement, a group of people that want Israel to be its own state. And as a result, you got lots of people who will go, oh, Zionists are to blame about everything. They're in the wrong about literally everything, people. They're not really Jews. They're not really part of Israel at all. They're a cult of their own. Like, and personally, I'm going, nah, it doesn't, like, if people are going, I can be Jewish and a Zionist at the same time, then what does that mean? Exactly. So if you want to call yourself a Zionist, which lots of Jewish people happen to do because they also believe in having their own state, their own homeland, which evidently, yes, you should be allowed to have your own state and your own homeland because it rightfully is the Jewish land, right? The Jewish people's land. Just because it was established after the Holocaust as being Israel, it was well past, like, before that. Like, what about the Israelites? And, like, learn your actual history. But anyway, you've got lots of people like this individual that is a terror supporter, I might add, has the Hamas bandana around his head as well, trying to block his face. The other thing is, why don't you want anyone to see your face? What are you so afraid of? Why have they always got to cover their face? If what they believe in is actually real and true, why have they got to cover themselves and what are they going to hide their appearance for? It makes no sense to me. But anyway, have a watch of this video, and I have to warn you all, it is quite disturbing because of what this young person wants to do to a certain group of people. Have a watch.
Zionists.
You're going to kill Zionists?
Zionists.
How many Zionists do you want to kill?
As many as I can.
You want to kill as many Zionists as you can?
Yeah, Zionists. I'm a Zionist.
That's interesting. How old are you that you want to kill Zionists?
Huh?
So you want to kill me?
You're a Zionist?
I'm a Zionist. So you want to kill me?
Let's go to Palestine and we'll celebrate.
You want to kill me right here?
Left to Palestine.
So you want to kill me because I'm a Zionist? Do you want to? What is a Zionist?
You're literally
Give me the definition of a Zionist.
You're the definition. Well, you're the definition of Zionism.
So what's the definition of Zionism? You want to kill us? Just tell me what's the definition. Why do you want to kill Zionists?
Because all they care about is killing all the Arabs. All the Arabs.
Arabs?
Yeah.
I'm Arab. I'm from Yemen and Egyptian. How they want to kill all the Arabs?
You're Yemeni and Egyptian?
Yes, I'm Yemeni and Egyptian. Habibi. Most of the Jews, most of the Israelis are Middle Eastern. You know that, right?
And you're Jewish?
Yes, I'm Jewish. You know, that's a hard, yeah.
He was living in Egypt.
But you, Habibi, want to kill.
I know that Jews live in Yemen.
You want to kill Jews. You want to kill Jews.
No, I want to kill Zionists, bro.
You want to kill Zionists.
What are you doing? All the Zionists are gone, then who's next?
No one.
No one's
That's
next.
how you're going to do it. What's the plan?
So,
How are you going to do it?
Omar. We know your name is Omar. So you can take your thing off if you want.
You don't know what my face looks like, so...
We know what your face looks like. I told you. I told you. We just need your eyes, and we get your thing. What you just did now on video was one of the dumbest things you ever did, because I'm going to post it. It's going to go viral. You're going to get ID'd, and then you're going to get arrested for what you just did, because that's an act of terrorism, what you just said, that you want to go kill all the
senators. You know
senators.
what active terrorism is?
Yes.
You know what active terrorism is? What is bombing, killing everybody.
Everybody.
Yes, in Palestine.
Everybody in Palestine is getting killed by Israel.
Yes.
Not the Hamas.
Yes.
Not the people with your bandana. No. But you're going to kill all us. Very good.
Habibi, I'm Yemeni and Egyptian, man. Zionists apparently want to kill all Arabs. Yeah, right. That is like a downright not a lie. See, this is what I mean about propaganda. You get indoctrinated to believe one thing that one thing isn't in fact true. And so you get these nut jobs that go, I want to kill all Zionists, because they're believed in a downright not a lie that is exactly what Zionists want to do, kill all Arabs. So I'm defending myself by trying to wipe out all the Zionists, which is actually ridiculous. So the kind of language and the kind of rhetoric that you're listening to matters. And if you're listening to dingbats that got no idea what the hell they're talking about, Candace Owens, Dave Smith, and Daryl Cooper, and everyone else like that, obviously you're going to go, yeah, the Jews must be very evil and vile people. So why should they exist? Look what they're doing to the Palestinian people, the ones that actually elected Hamas in the first place. And Hamas won't actually give back the hostages, but let's completely disregard that. Let's completely disregard the fact that Hamas is to blame here, and Hamas created all these tunnels, and they're actually still got the hostages at the moment. Let's forget all about that. But the suffering of the Palestinian people, the Jews are to blame for literally everything. Like, that to me is so outrageous. It really is. They don't understand yes, there's a moral argument to be made. And yes, what is happening to the Palestinian children and the Palestinian people is horrible, it's disgusting, and I hate it. And obviously Israel will need to answer for it one day. But at the moment, they want to wipe out a terror organization, which I don't want to exist at all. So can that happen? We don't know. But they're going to do their best to make it happen. And yes, there are casualties of war. Same with World War II and killing like lots of the German civilians. You think they were innocent? Vast majority of them were. They didn't like what was happening in their country. They didn't like Hitler's rise, but they were at war. They were taught to hate. And that's the problem. You've got these Muslims out there that are taught to hate. And these young people, they latch on to the religion of Islam, which is a death cult, and they go, oh, we must end the lives of Zionists, Jews, Christians, you name it. Like, and that's why we've got to be so careful, man. We've got to be so careful. Otherwise, you get into the realm of anti-Semitism, and you get into so many other horrific things that I don't even want to think about or go into right now. But it's just honestly insane what is taking place at the moment in the world. But this guy ends up finding out, like, you just admitted that you threatened to kill Zionists, and you want to do that. That is actually dangerous. They're not hiding it. They're hiding their faces, but they're not hiding what they want to do. Oh, let's go to Palestine, and then I'll do it over in Palestine. Because you know why? They allow that kind of stuff to happen. Unbelievable. Anyway, that's enough from me, but you guys take care. You be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.